If you're loving this podcast, be sure to check out the full lineup. From news and local politics to sports and true crime. Find your next great listen right now at duluthnewstribune.com/podcasts. That's duluthnewstribune.com/podcasts.
Hello, Northlanders. It's Friday, July 21st. I'm Wyatt Buckner with the Duluth News Tribune Minute, presented by Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union.
The average MPECU member saves over $785 a year in better rates and lower fees. And with MPECU, every ATM is your ATM. With their free checking program, you get ATM fee reimbursements at any ATM anywhere in the U.S. Check out Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union's services online at mpecu.com or visit their offices in downtown Duluth, Arrowhead Road, or Miller Trunk Highway.
It's Friday, and if you're looking for some fun weekend ideas, Duluth News Tribune arts and entertainment reporter Jay Gabler has some options in this week's Best Bets.
Happy Barbenheimer weekend. That is the portmanteau people are using to describe the simultaneous opening in movie theaters in Duluth and across the country of the movies Barbie and Oppenheimer. Two very different films, but two of the year's most anticipated movies. I happened to be at the Marcus Duluth Cinema on Wednesday when the preview screening of Barbie, and let me tell you, people were excited. They really came in costume. They were posing for photos. The bar was packed. They were having a great time. Not quite sure how the movie was, but I haven't heard anything bad so far. I did see Oppenheimer, and that was a lot, as you would expect, a biopic about the father of the atomic bomb. But I would definitely recommend it. And you can read my review at duluthnewstribune.com. Besides going to movies, other things you can do this weekend in the Northland, including Festival by the Lake, very literally named festival happening at Bayfront Festival Park. This is the event formerly known as Taste of Duluth, renamed itself in 2021 to reflect the fact that it's about much more than just food, including crafts, big kids area, several music acts. That is happening tomorrow, Saturday, at Bayfront Festival Park. A couple of big shows happening in the region this weekend, big music shows, that is. Whiskey Myers are going to be at Amsoil Arena on Sunday. They are a longtime favorite Texas group. They play Southern fried rock and have had a big boost recently by being featured in the hit show Yellowstone. And tonight, in the Northland, a living legend is coming to Big Top, Chautauqua, just outside of Bayfield. Gladys Knight, yes, the leader of the Pips, conductor of the Midnight Train, Empress of Soul, is going to grace our region with a performance tonight, Friday, at Big Top, Chautauqua, just outside Bayfield. For more information on these and other best bets for the weekend, check out duluthnewstribune.com. I'm Jay Gabler.
Now here's a look at today's headlines. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz said he didn't see any action during his ride-along with Duluth police officer Jackie Groshans on Thursday afternoon, but he did learn her perspective on what she experiences during her more eventful shifts. Walz referenced gun violence, specifically the fatal shooting of Fargo police officer Jake Wallen a week ago, when stressing that the ride-along he took wasn't the same as the patrols many police officers make every day. Walz mentioned the various ways in which his administration and the Democratic Farmer Labor Control Legislature have worked to aid law enforcement agencies in Minnesota battle a labor shortage, such as local government aid increases, tuition assistance, and extra funding for the State Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. But the centerpiece of that assistance, which grew from the last legislative session, is $300 million in flexible public safety dollars that organizations can use to meet their individual needs. Walz said he enjoyed his time during the ride-along, getting to know Groshans and learning the obstacles that she and her fellow officers face. Walz said Groshans kept coming back to main issues that she sees on Duluth streets and in its homes, including dependency and mental health issues and domestic violence. They agreed that more background work on mental health and chemical dependency is needed to prevent dangerous situations from arising in the first place. Walz said it doesn't mean cutting money from police and adding more money to social work, but, quote, making sure we are marrying those two things together, end quote. A leader in the local public defender's office has been appointed to the 6th Judicial District Bench in Duluth. Governor Tim Walz on Wednesday selected Nicole Hops to fill the seat vacated by Judge Sally Tarnowski, who died unexpectedly in March. Hops, 42 of Hermantown, is a managing attorney for the district's public defender's office, overseeing attorneys and support staff in southern St. Louis, Lake, and Cook counties. Working in the areas of rehabilitative justice, diversion, and welfare, she also maintains an active caseload of indigent clients. In the community, Hops has served with the Carleton County Community Outreach Program, the South St. Louis County Mental Health Court, and Indian Child Welfare Act court teams. Previously a finalist for a seat on the Carleton County bench in 2021, Hops was picked from a pool of candidates recommended by the Minnesota Commission on Judicial Selection. 2 current judicial officers, Child Support Magistrate Clarissa Eck and referee Jessica Fralich, also were in the running. Tarnowski, 63, died March 6 after being struck by a car while on a morning run on vacation in Venice, Florida. She was one of the longest-serving members of the 6th District bench, having been appointed by Governor Tim Pawlenty in 2007 before getting re-elected to 3 full terms. The 6th District includes 16 judges at 6 courthouses in St. Louis, Carleton, Cook, and Lake counties. Half are chambered in Duluth, but Walz has made only one prior appointment there, Sean Pearson in 2021. Judges appear on the ballot in all 4 counties and must live within the district. No date was immediately set for Hops' investiture. Now here's a look at your forecast, brought to you by Superior Telegram's history podcast, Archive Dive.
Weather for the Duluth area today, looking at mostly sunny skies with a high temperature around 80 degrees this afternoon with a slight chance of a pop-up shower or storm later on in the day. Heading into the weekend, temperatures staying around that 80-degree mark, chance of storms for Saturday, and then mostly sunny and breezy for Sunday. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Robert Pointer.
Thank you to Archive Dive for their support. The monthly history podcast, hosted by Superior Telegram reporter Maria Lockwood, dips into the archives of historic events, people, and places around Superior and Douglas County. You can find the latest episode of Archive Dive at superiortelegram.com or wherever you also get this podcast. Reporting for today's episode was done by Rick Lubbers, Tom Olson, and Jay Gabler. Thank you for listening to Duluth News Tribune Minute. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here Monday.